Yo, what's up, guys? You know who it is. Your boy JB, representing JB Extreme Fitness. Alright, so today I want to talk to you about macros. You often hear the term macros from everyone, all your friends. People are like, oh, I'm checking my macros, etc. So what macros stands for is macronutrient. Alright, so the macronutrients that you need to know are protein, fat, and carbs. So proteins, fats, and carbs are where you need to get your calories from. Alright, I hope that makes sense. So, as you can see here, I have some of mine laid out. Yours may not look like mine. You may not be on the same, you may not have the same goals that I have. I'm a men's physique competitor. This is my off-season, or at least some of my off-season macros. Alright, so let's start with protein. Protein, look at that. Nice chicken. These are our chicken tenderloins. Alright. And check this out. We got some turkey breast, chopped, ready to go. Nice. Yeah. So protein. Let's talk about what they do. Protein. Protein is what builds muscles. Don't be afraid of protein. Alright? So protein sources. It doesn't have to be chicken breast. It doesn't have to be turkey breast. You can get protein sources from several sources. You have fish that you can get protein from. You also have, you can get your protein sources from eggs. These are egg whites. I use these. Tofu, ground turkey, shrimp. I mean, there's so many options. Steak. Be careful with the steak. However, steak tends to have more fat than most of your white meats. So that's your chicken, most of your white fishes, turkey, etc. Alright, so be careful with that steak. The steaks that you should get that are really lean are like sirloin, filet mignon. There's a few more. I won't go on, but yeah, protein. That's what builds muscle. Alright, so keep that in mind. You need protein in your diet to get lean. Alright, next is going to be carbs. Got my sweet potatoes. That's what I eat. I have sweet potatoes. I have jasmine rice. You can also do brown rice, basmati rice. And I have oats. These are the carbs that are in my meal plan. Alright, so carbs. What do carbs do? Carbs is your primary, number one source of energy. You do need carbs. However, there are some meal plans, diets, whatever, when you're cutting, where you limit the carbs, but you do need carbs. Carbs is your primary source of function. That is your fuel. That is your fuel source, so you need the carbs. Alright? Didn't lay out my fats. Let's get those out. Boom. Boom. Alright, so now that we have proteins and we have fats, make sure I got everything. So we have proteins and carbs. Now to the fats. So fats, you do need fats in your diet as well. Natural occurring fats. Alright, so those fats can be found in some of your fishes, fish oils, natural peanut butter, almonds, pistachios, most of your nuts, alright? So you do need those in your diet as well. So now that we know what macros are and what sources to get those from, and I didn't give you all of the sources, so let's get that straight now. There's several sources. There's so many. That's on you to go find those. I just wanted to share with you some of mine. Alright, so let's understand the calories per macro. So we started with protein, so let's start with that one. Protein has 4 calories per gram. Let me say that again. Protein has 4 calories per 1 gram. Alright? Carbs. Sweet potato, those guys. 4 calories per gram. One more time. Carbs. 4 calories per 1 gram. Alright, moving on to fats. Put those guys up. Let's just pull out the almonds. Boom, boom, boom. And these aren't natural almonds. I just wanted to experiment. These are actually honey roasted. They're so good. But be careful when you get honey roasted or flavored almonds, etc., because it's going to have either sugar added or it's going to have salt added. So if you're really on a clean plan, make sure that you get the natural almonds or the natural nuts, whichever you choose. Alright, anyways. So the fats. 9 calories per gram. One more time. Fats. 9 calories per 1 gram. Alright, now we understand that. Let's give an example here. Let's say there's 10 grams of protein in let's say these two little pieces of chicken here. There's 10 grams of protein. How many calories is that? There's 4 calories per gram, right? That's 40 calories right there. Boom. All right. So that's just kind of some knowledge. Let's say that there's 20 grams of carbs in this sweet potato. There's more, but let's just say there's 20. Keep it simple. 4 calories per gram, right? So what is that? That's 80 calories. All right. And then the fats, let's just say, I don't know, let's say I get a handful of nuts and it equals 10 grams of fat. How many calories is that? That's 90 calories. All right? So, I mean, just keep that in mind when you're, that's how you track your macros. So, you have to figure out, based on your goals, how much of what or how much of which macro that you need daily, and that's how you calculate it. I'm not going to get into that. That's not what this is about, but I just wanted to share with you just some general knowledge. I like to meal prep my foods, as you can see, so I cook it in bulk. This is my chicken, my turkey. So this will last me probably 3 days, and then I'll meal prep again. So I'll cook enough for 3 days. I'll put it in a Rubbermaid, just like you see right here. I'll separate it into usually something like this size, individual little Rubbermaid meal containers, and I will have a lunchbox. I have a lunchbox. I'm not fancy like the rest of you guys. I don't have the 6-pack. I don't have that yet. Y'all can put that on y'all's Christmas list to get me something if you want to get me something. But yeah, I'll have 6 meals a day. So 6 of these guys. I separate all of my macros. I have vegetables as well. I didn't include that. Let's get with that. So, anyways, I'll separate those guys, put it in the lunchbox, carry it with me wherever I go. All right. So there's no excuse. I don't want your excuses. I know you all have them. Whatever. You don't want it bad enough. Cool. I have vegetables in my diet as well. I like asparagus. Asparagus helps to cleanse me. I feel like it helps release some of those or get rid of some of those toxins that may be in my body due to whenever I have a cheat or whatever. If I'm holding too much water, I feel like this helps eliminate some of that. So I do asparagus. Also use spinach, kale. Been trying Brussels sprouts lately also. Those are in my diets as well. Greens are great for you. You need green vegetables. You need those. I'm not going to get into why. There's several reasons for why you need those. They're antioxidant for one. It's your source of fiber, so it's going to help regulate you, etc., and so on and so on. All right. Another little thing. Not promoting for Kroger or anything, but I really like, if you're a milk person, a lot of people like milk. If you tend to be one of those people, I really like Carb Masters products. I like them because I normally don't get the chocolate. It tends to have more sugar. I usually get the vanilla, but this is 80 calories per serving. So one serving is 8 fluid ounces, so that's a cup. All right, so in that one serving, it has 11 grams of protein, 6 grams of sugar, which is a little bit more than usual, and 7 grams of carbs, 0 fats. However, it does have 210 milligrams of sodium, but you do need sodium as well, just not too much, all right? So this is a really good little snack. Don't overdo it, like maybe 1 or 2 servings a day and you should be fine, all right? For those of you who like yogurt, this video is raw, so whatever, all right? Anyway, so for those of you who like yogurt, this is one of my go-tos, Carb Master yogurt, all right? So one serving is only 60 calories. There's only 1.5 grams of fat in that one serving. There's 4 grams of carbs, there's 9 grams of protein, and only 3 grams of sugar in that one serving, all right? So this is a good little snack for you guys if you want something, that kind of soothes that sweet craving that a lot of you get. Just do one a day. Don't do too many, all right? That's the key. Moderation is the key. Don't overdo things. I need to see some bananas back here. I tend to use these either pre or post workout. Good source of potassium, and it's just good to have some fruit in your diet every now and then. So seasonings, I just have 2 of them out right now. I need to stock back up, but Mrs. Dash, that's one of my go-tos. 0 sodium. Alright, and then this one is just garlic powder, and there's no salt added to that as well. Alright, trying to make sure I covered everything. I just wanted to catch you guys up, get you an understanding of what macros are, because a lot of people have no idea. People just say macros, gains, macros, but nobody breaks it down and talks about it, and I wanted to break it down and talk about it. And that's pretty much it. Keeping this video short and sweet. It's raw. I didn't script this. I just freestyled it, ROTD, right off the dome. Hope you liked it. Like it. Subscribe to my channel, because I'm just going to keep coming with lots of valuable content. Yeah, and make sure you follow me on Instagram at JB Extreme Fitness. Did I forget anything? I think that's pretty much it. Flex Friday. Have a great day. See you next time.